but you won't, BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. Open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up. OPN.
What's good, my YouTube family, and I am back with another video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Everything is in the description down below. Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and whatever the hell else. Today's topic we're going to talk about is single mothers such as myself, the obstacles and advice on what to do when you are a single mother to not go crazy and go running up the wall. So stay tuned. So there's a lot of single mothers out there that go through a lot of things emotionally, mentally, physically by themselves. Whether it's one kid, whether it's 6 kids, or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of single mothers out here, such as myself. My story just begins really 2 years ago. I got pregnant with my son, but originally I was told I couldn't get pregnant because of a health issue that I have, but he's my miracle baby. So, anywho, you know, sometimes we think irresponsibly, things happen. I was partying like a rock star for the whole month when I found out, February. I was partying like a rock star, okay? I was turning up my peoples, I was going to parties, we was doing hookahs, all kinds of stuff, like, we was lit. Then I noticed that my period was late, so, excuse my braid, y'all, my crooked ass braid, I gotta take my hair out today. But, yeah, so my period was late, so I decided to go to the doctor one day with my boyfriend at the time, and, we went, and we're just clowning around, you know, in the doctor's office, whatever. The doctor's like, oh, how can I help you? And I basically told him, like, hey, you know, my period's late, I need a test. They're like, all right, smoke. Long story short, I took the test, and it turns out I was pregnant, with Princeton, and, that's when everything just kind of went downhill. I mean, not in the bad sense of, like, you know, because, like, that's my child. Like, obviously, I love him, but, like, in a sense of, oh my God, what do I do next? I'm not stable enough to take care of a kid. The father's not in his life like that already. What do I do? So life got real at that point, and nothing else was funny. We was, like I said before, we was in there clowning around, spinning in the doctor's seat, just bugging out, like, just being kids, like, at the time. And it just, everything just went left in a matter of seconds. And they're like, oh, do you want to keep the baby? Do you want to, you know, and everything was just real. Everything just got real, like, just right there, everything got real. And I'm pretty sure that's a lot of our stories, like, it just got real right then and there, like, nothing else was funny. Shit was legit. Life is changing, life or death decisions is here, like, what do you do? So I honestly couldn't, I still wasn't sitting right with it, and again, like I said, I wasn't stable. Now I have my own place, by the grace of God, but I had to go through a lot to get this place. I had to go through a shelter. I had to go through a lot of things. I had to be in a shelter for about 2 years, but when I found out that I was pregnant, I was living in a rooming apartment full of men. So I was the only female there, which made it awesome. So, again, like I said, then my living became in jeopardy because you can't be pregnant. You can't have kids in rooming apartments, so, like, my life changed drastically in a matter of minutes because I knew that it was nothing but a countdown from there. So basically from there, I had to go through the system called DTA, that's in Boston, Mass, where they help you with housing, but I had to keep going. I kept getting denied back and forth, so I had to keep going back and forth, pregnant, mind you, to appointments, to the DTA office, trying to get placed into a shelter, and I literally did not get placed into a shelter until 5 days after I gave birth to this one.
Daddy?
So long story short, I ended up getting all of the tubes that I needed. And the day that I was supposed to move, to come down to the place, to get placed into a shelter, I was like literally, I had him a week and a half early. So he was like premature. Plus he was underweight because I wasn't eating like that because my pregnancy was so bad. I was sick, I was throwing up every day. Like I had to quit my job, like it was bad. Like the sickness was bad. And when I was about 8 months pregnant, about to pop, in like the next 2-3 weeks, that's when they was gonna place me. But when they was gonna place me that Monday, I went into labor that Sunday night. So my thing got pulled and I had to wait in the hospital. But fortunately for me, the hospital was not trying to release me until like I definitely had a safe place to go. And that's how I ended up in the shelter in Brighton. And that's how I ended up here. And 2 years later, look at this big little guy. My babies. So I don't want to make this video relatively long, but that is my story. So you see guys, we all have our own independent stories that we go through. Waking up every day, having kids 24/7, 7 days a week with no help from the other parent is very, very, very stressful, but it's very important for us single mothers to keep our heads up and remember who we're doing it for. It's not about the father, it's not about the mother, it's about, you know, us. And it's not just women, it's single fathers too out here. But, you know, I feel like there's women that have help, like have the gifts, like help, like, you know, like general help, you know, to help take care of their kids and things like that, that don't appreciate it. Which, as me, I would pay fucking the last dime in my pocket to get some of the help that other people get. But unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, that's life, and life goes on, and you just have to take it by the horns and keep it pushing, keep it motivating. Don't let nothing stress you out, don't let nothing get in the way, don't even let the other parent get in the way. If the parent doesn't want to help, that's their loss. When they get older and the child gets older and they get into their self and they get into their character, that's going to be the other parent's loss, not yours. And just keep doing what it is that you do. Surround yourself with the family members that actually care. Surround yourself with people that care, you know what I'm saying? And if people want to help you, they help you. If they don't want to help you, they don't help you. But unfortunately, that's the life of a single parent. That's the life of a single mother, especially. Do I want more kids in the future? Definitely. I just think I will be more precautioned on who I have it with and how things would go, because like I'm already stable. I would just be more concerned with who I have it with. But I definitely want more kids in the future, because I mainly want to have more kids in the future, just so Princeton like can grow up with a sibling, like he can grow up with an actual family, even if he can't grow up with his own family because of the issues I have going on right now with his father. But in general speaking, I would want to have more kids so he can grow up not by himself and actually like have someone to look after and stuff like that, like if something ever was to happen to me. So with that being said, I'm going to cut this video to an end. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Everything is in the description down below. Facebook, T Huntley, Snapchat, Breezy, BREEXZIE, Instagram, Fall Size, because Z24. Love you hard, love you back. Until next time. Now for the bonus pictures and videos of my pregnancy before and after birth. Enjoy.
First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN, take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotions waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open. Cold as ice and Coca-Cola. Open up.